Guess I won't be needing this anymore. Hello everybody and welcome to the premiere episode of Mind Up. It's amazing, I know. And to show my thanks to all of you for tuning in today, I'm going to talk about something that we all love and we all love to have, and that's money. Alright, so I'm sure we all thought about a world that there was no money. What would it be like if everything was free? Would it be a steal fest? Whatever you call it? Theft fest? Call it a theft fest. Theft fest. Or would everyone just live in harmony and just get along and have no stress? Now, normally I would have presented the two sides, but since we live in a world that we already get ruled by money, I don't think I have to explain that very much. But a world in which we don't have money, there's the good, the bad, and the So I'm going to talk about my ideas of what it would be like. Doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong, doesn't mean it's really anything. It's just for you guys to think about it in your own heads and come up with an answer. But I'm just here to present them nicely on a platter of, a platter of silver. I don't know. Okay, so first, the good. Alright, so let's just start off with the basics first. No homeless, no theft, people would be more happy, divorce would go down because most problems with divorces are usually about money. And really what ties all that in together is greed, is just simple greed. And that's really what runs this world generally. So, because of government, it's all about the industries and making money. That's all what war is. That's another thing, no more war. And the main thing that I think that would be the best thing to come from this is people would be less self-conscious, you know? Beauty products, the companies, the industry of all that, making commercials to make girls and guys more self-conscious about themselves, their bodies, and what clothes they need. You need the name brand stuff. You always need the name brand stuff. And without any of that, it doesn't matter what you wear because everyone would literally be on the same level of wealth that none of that would matter and everyone would be more happy in my opinion. Alright, so the good things are pretty obvious. It's the first thing that would come to your head when thinking about what would happen if there was no money on this earth. But now we're going to get into a little thicker territory. Don't know what that means, but let's talk about the bad. Okay, so if any of you have ever played Fallout, you know that the end of the world usually brings on bandits and people that loot and people that form together in groups to survive, because that's what usually happens when there's a big catastrophe and people don't know what to do and they're all fucking crazy and they're all just But that's what I think. I think if it turned to the more mayhemish, cataclysmic kind of side of, because humans, we can handle change, but we can't handle change. And I'll get into that later, but at first, it's just gonna be complete chaos, in my opinion. I really think it's gonna be crazy, and people aren't gonna know how to handle themselves, and it's gonna be raid parties, going into supermarkets, getting what they can, stockpiling everything, get the weapons and everything. It's almost like it's a zombie apocalypse, but it's gonna be very different for the people. Also, evolution might slow down a bit because the way we evolve is now, at least, the progression of technology. When there's no structure to a world, then everything falls apart. And that means scientists and everything, there will be a few select people to take care of these things, but everything's gonna break down, funding and everything, while everything's being thought of and trying to be rebuilt. If it's able to be rebuilt in a timely fashion, then our technology is going to come to a halt for at least a set period of time, and that's really going to slow us down for evolving and becoming better human beings. And along with that is consistencies of trading, our exports and our imports from different countries. Everything's gonna stop. So, and you know, that ties in again with the barbarianism, whatever how you say that word. We can't handle that, I don't think yet. And I don't think this would ever happen. the elimination of currency in the whole entire world. We're just not ready as a species to accept such a thing. But then again, if it was forced, I do think it would be mayhem, pandemonium, and maybe it would force us to evolve. And you know what? Who knows? Okay, so this segment might have you scratching your head and actually saying, huh? Okay, so the first thing is leaders. Leaders of this world need to be in place because, again, humans just can't handle, we're followers. By nature, there are some leaders, but there's more followers. I like to call them sheeple. Many of you do too. But hopefully that term would go away with this process of no more money. But by nature, humans are controlling, and there's going to be a leader put in place inevitably. But when power is given, usually a new system of order or control is put in place by said new leader. So that's where a new system is going to be put in place. But is that a good thing? That's what we were talking about. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Because the point of having no money in the world is to have no system like that. What I personally think is going back to the trading or bartering, like, I don't know, Indians or whoever way in the past did before there was actual paper currency or even coin metal currency. Just what you placed value on an item. Say a man has a rug for sale, and then there's another guy who wants that rug, but he has a bull horn. Is that a horn, technically? Like the thing? But he has one of those. I don't know how he got it, and he found it. It was a dead moose. He didn't kill it. Don't worry. They both have their own personal value on it. That man with the rug wants the horn. The other one wants the rug instead of the horn. And then now they both have a new item. They traded, and that's fine. But then you might be asking me, James, but what about working, making money? Like my work is worth money. Everyone is gonna think that their work is worth money, but I do think that if everyone around the world was on the same page and hey, work isn't worth a reward. Is it? Like, just evolving and making this new thing is a reward enough. We came together as humans and made something that we can all share now. Why do you have to be paid for your work? And that's where greed comes in. And if greed was gone, maybe that idea of being paid for work would be gone. Because we're humans. We're living beings. Do animals get paid to live? To do their work? They have to come up with food every day. Come up with everything that they need to survive, and then we would want to get paid for that kind of stuff. It's greed, it's pure greed. But all that being said, that hopefully if there is no money to rule the world, things would work out smoothly, I do think. And especially over time, when we get used to the idea of this, we'll be more enlightened from it as a race. We will start to evolve. It might take years, it might take thousands of years, it might take millions of years, who knows? But it is better for us, because they say the money is the root to all evil. A piece of paper controls everyone. This paper, this owns you. But all in all, I think this world would be amazing without any money. It would just be, we would all be happier. If you really, the good side of it really, I think, overcomes anything bad that would happen to a world with no money. It's really the root of all evil. That's my opinion. You could tell me differently. Tell me in the comments down below. That's what this channel is for. I want us to discuss about this stuff. And if you think differently, feel free. I mean, don't be a jerk. But this is what I want to do with this channel. Is I want to come together as a community. And I want to share ideas. And if you guys have any other ideas of stuff that you want to see, let me know. I can't wait to talk about everything that's been on my mind my whole life that I want to share with people, but I never could. Now I have an outlet, which is you guys, and I love it. And thank you for watching, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.